Welcome back to the channel, guys. In today's news, guess what? Guess who's on top of Consumer Reports again? The LS Inspiration Series in Australia is going to be way cooler than the one we're getting here in the States. And then last but not least, Kyle Busch is kicking butts, taking names in the greatest sport to ever grace mankind, NASCAR. I'll see you guys on the other side, and let's get into it. Who makes the most reliable cars? Consumer Reports ranks the brands and reveals their most and least reliable models. I don't know how much I trust things like Consumer Reports and JD Power Associates because I don't think they really do a good job of testing long-term reliability. Take it for a grain of salt, but year after year, it comes as no surprise who the top automakers are. Without beating around a bush, let's go straight to the rankings. Lexus, no surprise, is back at the top here. Interesting enough that the LS is the least reliable model and the IS is the most reliable model. We'll talk more about that in a second, but they are quite a bit above everyone else. Mazda going up as well. It's good to see. I do like Mazdas quite a bit. As you guys know, I've owned a MX-5 Miata, which is arguably one of the most reliable vehicles you can possibly buy. Toyota slipping. Let's be real. Toyota and Lexus are very much the same company. Porsche continues to do well, but remember again, they have very, very small lineup in terms of models, and most of their vehicles are not daily driven. The Cayenne, being their most reliable model, is daily driven. You got to realize that most of their other vehicles that are new that they're selling are their second or third vehicles, like the 911 and these Boxster and Cayman vehicles. Genesis doing well. Again, they are the luxury brand of Hyundai. Subaru falling just quite a bit, actually. Ascent not doing well. BRZ, well, the funny thing, the BRZ is actually a Toyota product as well. And it is still not as reliable as the Corolla hatchback, because you'd see the Toyota 86 here if it was their most reliable model. Dodge making huge jumps here. I still would never ever purchase a Dodge. I'll put this in the link over in the description for you guys to check out. I'm not going to run through all of this because the only ones that matter really are these right here. Obviously, guys, I'm as biased as can be because you guys know this channel is all about mainly Toyota and Lexus, but including all the other Japanese automakers as well. And Subaru, right? Subaru's down there. This also came out. This is supposed to be the 10 most reliable cars. This is very, very puzzling, and I'll get into why this is puzzling. Well, this isn't puzzling here. The MX-5 Miata, small car, not a lot to it. They've been refining this vehicle for 30 years now. It is super reliable. I can swear by that with it. I had a 91 Miata. They are fantastic vehicles. Prius Prime, regular Prius. Lexus GX, but wait, the GX wasn't the brand's most reliable vehicle. That was the Lexus IS. So this is where it just doesn't make sense to me. As we scroll down, the Lexus NX is here at, even above the IS. So I don't understand how they come up with the most reliable models here on this page, but on this page, they don't seem to correspond 100%, right? Because this says Corolla hatchback is the most reliable model. But we just saw that the Prius Prime and the regular Prius are on the list, and that car is not. And the 4Runner's on there too. So, and I know there's probably a reason for that. Someone who's not going to dig deep into the details, it is very confusing, and almost, to me, it seems like Consumer Reports loses a little bit of their credibility if they say on this list, the most reliable vehicle is this, but on this list, oh, we're going to put a GX and an NX above the IS. I want to see what you guys think. I'll see you in the comments below on this one. But again, Toyota, Lexus, up at the top, Mazda doing well, and let's keep moving. Here's the LS Inspiration Series. I made a video about it, but what was cool about the American version that we got information earlier in the year is that it was going to offer the Carrico glass interior trim on a non-executive level build. The one they're getting in Australia is quite a bit different. All these pictures here are from the American Inspiration Series. So what are the awesome differences between this car and the American brethren? Well, paint colors is a big one. Khaki metal, I've never heard of this paint color before, but apparently it's a type of deep green. I would say it sounds like it's similar to nori green from the sound of it, but khaki metal is a new color for the brand. As far as I know, so is Sonic Quartz. I've never heard of this color. I would assume it's more of a dark gray, but I have no idea. Liquid metal is a very popular color. Typically you'd see it in the RCF and GSF. And Scarlet Crimson is the new brownish, crimson, reddish, maroon, burgundy color that no one's really excited about. This is the only color we get here in the Inspiration Series in America, where you guys in Australia seem to get 3 other paint colors. You guys also get this cool exclusive combination of chestnut leather, and then you get noble brown fabric door texture. I can't wait to see pictures of it. It sounds pretty luxurious in my opinion. However, I don't think the Carico glass is going to be found in this vehicle. It is going to be found in the American version, but in this one it looks like they're going to have the walnut laser or Lexus insignia laser cut ornamentation. We'll see. I really am interested to see what this interior looks like. Words aren't enough for me to be able to give you guys a good idea of what it's going to look like. So speaking of Carico, there's a Carico pattern on the dash on every single LS. It's kind of like this strange backlit blue piece of art that's built into the dash. I'll put a picture of it up for you guys, but they are going to also engrave 30th anniversary on there as well. No surprise, it will have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Now this is going to be an executive package. Why? Because the passenger side gets an ottoman and the electric rear sunshades and a rear cooler box. I don't get this here because they're talking about the LC500. The LC500 is not what this article is about. It's about the LS500. So very strange how they threw that in there. I don't understand it. Maybe it's like a bad copy and paste or something. Here's the thing. Fewer than 10 units are going to be available for Australian customers. So does that mean that these colors, maybe you get like 2 or 3 of each of these colors and that's it? The khaki metal, the Sonic Quartz, the liquid metal, and Scarlet Crimson. Such a low volume of special edition LSs here. There are some small benefits to the new 2020 model, is that the rear suspension is liquid filled, replacing the previous rubber mounts in order to reduce vehicle vibration. Essentially, the vehicle suspension is also getting an overhaul to the all-wheel drive model, even if it's a rear-wheel drive. So they're definitely improving the handling characteristics of the LS500 and overall ride quality. And then if you look here, the LS500 also gets a start-stop system, which thank God we don't see here in America because that drives me nuts. I only like it on hybrids. But what do you guys think? I wish we had actual image of these Australian Inspiration Series vehicles. Instead, we just get the same old pictures we had from the American announcement. But it sounds like you guys down under are definitely going to get a cooler version of this Inspiration Series. And guess what? Our boy Kyle Busch winning the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series champion for the second time, 2019. Kyle Busch. M&M car. Why am I talking about this? Well, one, it's on the Toyota newsroom, and 2, he is the winningest Toyota driver in NASCAR of all time. He drives the Camry NASCAR. Busch won 5 races and claimed 17 top 5 results on 27 top 10 finishes over 36 races to claim the 2019 Drivers' Championship. Busch is the winningest driver in Toyota history with 52 of his 56 career victories behind the wheel of the Camry in the Cup Series in its 12 seasons with Joe Gibbs Racing. We're also talking about Kyle Busch because, guess what? He's also going to be racing for Lexus at the Rolex 24 at Daytona. This will be later this, I guess early next year. It'll be in January 25th to 26th, and he'll participate in the 2020 Roar before the Rolex 24. Actually, I can't, since it's not NASCAR, I should probably use like a British accent because it's Rolex. Let's see if I can do a British accent. Kyle Busch, Busch will participate in the 2020 Roar before the Rolex 24 at Daytona International Speedway. No, I can't do it, guys. I can't. What do you guys think of the news today? Nothing revolutionary by any means, but definitely worth sharing. If you guys liked the video, please like it. Thanks for my Patreon supporters. You guys rock. What do you guys think of my little Christmas? I know it's a little early, but we got the Christmas stuff out. I'm like, I might as well decorate the studio a little bit. And let's see if you guys can really get a little focus in on that. Can I? Yeah, there you go. little love piece, and I bought a little Christmas tree as well. So if you guys want to support me through the Patreon, I would definitely appreciate it. Monthly giveaway will be a Teespring t-shirt from my page. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until next time, peace out.